Merced leaders are joining a family's plea to keep a killer behind bars. Rodolfo Romero was granted parole last month after serving 14 years for the brutal murder of his wife. Now his fate is in the hands of the governor, who can reject his release. Thank you for joining us tonight for Action News Live at 6. I'm Margot Kim.
And good evening, I'm Warren Armstrong. We're live tonight on ABC 30, Hulu Live, and wherever you stream. Action News anchor Nick Garcia is live in Merced with the growing calls for the governor to intervene. Nick?
Well, Warren, Margot, we've learned the Merced County District Attorney here, along with Assemblymember Esmeralda Soria, sent letters to the governor's office asking him to stop the parole of Rodolfo Romero. Also new tonight, we've learned that the governor has agreed to meet with the family of Diane Reed Romero as he weighs his decision.
Let's be clear about what is happening here. This is justice cut short.
Tuesday afternoon, Merced County DA Nicole Silvera and Assemblymember Esmeralda Soria called on Governor Newsom to keep Rodolfo Romero in prison.
Diane's killer denied her the pleasure of being a mom and watching her two sons grow into the men they are today.
Romero has served just 14 years of his sentence of 16 years to life for stabbing his wife Diane to death, then putting her body in the backyard swimming pool in 2010. Their sons, now grown men, were asleep.
September marked the 14th year without my mother. With it came the news that my father would be granted parole.
Diane was a well-known and beloved teacher at Peterson Elementary School. The September decision comes a year and a half after Romero was denied parole. In your experience in prosecuting and law enforcement, is that enough time, 18 months, for a person to completely change?
When we look at the fact that there was a history of violence that actually had gone unreported, so there was a lot of stuff going on in that home that no one knew about and culminated in this heinous act. And so when we look at the circumstances in this case and any efforts on his part, genuine or not, are not enough to rectify his behavior and make society safe.
The family is now preparing for a trip to Sacramento to meet with Governor Newsom, the next step in their mission to stop Romero's parole. They say cutting justice short like this would cut open a wound that can never be fully healed.
As a teacher and a friend to many, my mother's murder has left a scar on the city that will be felt throughout my lifetime.
The fate of Rodolfo Romero now sits in one man's hands. That's Governor Newsom. His office is working with the family to schedule a meeting, but no word yet on how soon that could happen. Live in Merced, I'm Nick Garcia, ABC 30 Action News.
Hey Central California, stay up to date with all the latest news and weather. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to ABC 30 Action News.